The next type of question is a mixture question. And mixture questions are fairly straightforward now that we get to use a system of equations rather than just one variable. And so I'm going to let x equals the gallons of the 25% solution, and I'm going to let y equals the gallons of 50% solution. So let's find out what we know. It says how many gallons of each cleaner should be mixed to produce 20 gallons of a 40% acidic solution. So I know that if I add the number of gallons of 25% and the number of gallons of 50%, I should have 20 gallons total. So that's the easy one. The more difficult one requires me to multiply x times the percent solution, so 0.25x, y times the percent solution, 0.5y, and 20 times the percent solution, so 20 times 0.4, instead of writing 20 times 0.4, I'm going to multiply that to get 8. So there's my two solutions. Again, I've just taken my number of gallons times the percent solution, number of gallons times percent solution, number of gallons times percent solution. Again, choose a method that you feel more comfortable with in solving this equation. Substitution or elimination works just fine. If you're using substitution, I would probably move the y to the other side to get x equals 20 minus y. If you're using elimination, which I'm going to do this time, I'm going to take everything in my second equation times -4, because I know if I take 0.25 times 4, that's like a quarter, and if I have 4 quarters, I have $1. But taking it times the negative means this is going to be -1. So this equation is going to stay the same, which is x plus y equals 20. And this equation is going to turn into -1x. -4 times 0.5 is -2y, and -4 times 18 is -32. Adding these together, my x's eliminate. I get y plus -2y, which is -y, 20 plus -32, which is -12. Dividing by -1 on each side gives me y equals 12. Finding x then, I would say x plus 12, so instead of y, I've replaced it with 12, equals 20, which means x is 8. Again, write your sentence. My sentence would say I should use 8 gallons of 25% solution and 12 gallons of 50% solution to produce 20 gallons of 40% solution. A similar one for you to try, so press pause, then try this question, press play to check your work. Again, we're dealing with ounces this time, but it's the same concept. We need 8 ounces of 50% saline. So we have two choices. We have 60% and 20% solution. So x is going to be my 60% and y is going to be my 20%. And of course, these are the number of ounces. So total, I'm going to have 8 ounces. So x plus y equals 8 ounces. And then just as I did last time, I'm going to take 60% or 0.6 times x. I'm going to take 20% or 0.2 times y. And for 8, I'm going to take 8 times 0.5, which of course is 4. Last time I solved by elimination. This time I'll solve by substitution. So I'm going to rearrange this one to turn it into x equals 8 minus y, which means I have 0.6, 8 minus y, plus 0.2y equals 4. And now, of course, I'll solve from here. In solving that equation, I found that y was 2, which of course means I'm using 2 ounces of 20% solution. To find x, I'll use either equation. This is clearly the easier one. So x plus 2 equals 8, so x must be 6. And then I would write my sentence that said I would use 6 ounces of 60% solution and 2 ounces of 20% solution to create 8 ounces of 50% solution.